channel, man. It's your boy LC the One. LC the One to be exact, man. Back with another live. I get my other live on the Sports Rundown show. Make sure y'all just go subscribe to my Sports Rundown channel because we're gonna be covering NASCAR. And you see that's Chase Briscoe, part of Team Jordan right there, Team Toyota. He won the Pocono race. I forget what he at. I forget what track what he at. But anyway, I'll get y'all that later on. But got the breaking news, man. As y'all can see from the title of the video, Antonio Massey, Anthony Massey, one of the inmates that escaped from a county jail in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was captured today. I'm getting this news from Boss Talk, the 101. Um, and the other guy is still large right now, so wow. You see how things is going as the trend is starting to shift. Because Diddy trial is about to end, so now we got this young fella, and as you know, he was dropping a lot. He was name dropping. He was dropping some serious information on his live stream where he was out about, I think, 2 days after him escaping from, well, not, well, he said he was released with the rest of the guys, but this is going to be another interesting situation. As y'all know, the other young fella, uh, Carmelo Anthony, I think this is a no-brainer in his case. I think it's a wrap. Okay, he definitely going to jail. The main thing is they're gonna be fighting for him not to get the death penalty for stabbing that boy like that. And I was looking at one of the other big homie channels the other day. What was his name? And he was breaking it down like a fact. I think it's called Gang Related or something like that. But he was breaking it down and they was going over the actual things where you can use as far as like self-defense. And I'm gonna give you this dude's channel, man, because he was really giving me some really good information about the state law, and then how you can go about like if you gotta defend yourself, like if you gotta use deadly force in a situation. And I didn't know too much about the Carmelo Anthony situation, but I will do that on a podcast. It's a touchy situation because it kind of divided black and white. It's a racial type of issue, you know, because basically he just went into an area. They was at a game and at an event, and the guy took out a knife and stabbed one of the guys from that group right in his heart, and he died like instantly. So I don't know what's going on. No, and I don't want to say too much about the young people, man, but we got a serious problem, man, with the young folks. And it's all these drugs, man. It gotta be the drugs, man. They turned up on these pills. They smoking all this damn these strains of this marijuana. You know, people still stepping on this shit. You know, it's like they wild. They wild. You know, it's like they have no regard for human life or nothing. Like even like here in Chicago, they breaking in cars and stuff, and you know, it's like they doing a lot of wild, ratchet, off the wall type shit. You know, and I'm just trying to figure out why they so damn wild. You know, why they turned up like that. But anyway, like I said, this young fella, he probably about 30 plus. You know, he got like a teenage daughter. He got like an infant. But he was trying to, you know, make light of How can I put it? Even my brother doing 40 years right now. He's doing 40 years. He just did 25 years. All right. And every facility, my other brother, my step brother, he a four-corner hustler. He was in and out. You don't know if he dead or not. But he like 40 plus now. He got a whole bunch of kids. And we was trying to talk to him. We was trying to talk to the little nigga, man, like, to try to calm him down, like, 'cause he turned up too, like, taking all them pills and shit. But nigga, you 40 years old. It's a time and a place. You gotta calm down. It's time to chill out. But maybe too late. We haven't heard from my stepbrother in probably about a whole year. We think he dead now. Because he was having shootouts with the police, like doing like a lot of wild young shit. It's like, I don't understand it. It's a totally different time now. You know, they still want to gang bang. To me, it's over. It's been over because the structure is dead. You know, it's over with. It's been over for a long, long time. And they trying to bring that shit back. And it don't make no damn sense. It don't make no damn sense. It's like, that's why a lack of leadership in the community has failed blacks. Bad leadership failed us, man. Even in this situation right now, this youngster, Antonio Massey, even inside, like my brother, he inside, and he telling me how they be coming in there wild out. The CEOs, they be trying to, pair him up, they be trying to put the young boys in cells with them, and they be all wild and turned up, because they be high. They still intoxicated. And and they be trying to get into it with the OGs with them that be in there. You know, but they be too turned up and they still like caught up in the lifestyle. And he just got transferred from what was that, Western Illinois, because of how bad the living conditions was, and plus he trying to get released. He did 25 years. One of my other homies that was on my phone call song, homie Ball, he did 20 years. He just came home. They released some people. One of the governors for the Gangster Disciples, he just got released. T-Fly from the Trap and Vice got released about 2 years ago. And it's like they really a lot of people that come back. They don't understand what's going on until they get out here. And they start to realize, like, damn, where I was at was my rehabilitation, really. Because now it's like, wild out here. Ain't no jobs. These companies hiring anybody, because this COVID changed everything. COVID changed the whole structure of the workforce. The workforce, after my generation, Generation X, it's over with. You got social media. It's prevalent, real influence in the workforce. So America never be the same. It's never gonna be the same. No. And I be trying to counsel and talk to these young people, man, the best way I can. Cause they my mentors, they talk to me, but they had a little bit more hold on our generation versus the millennials. The millennials, it's like you can't say nothing to them. They don't listen. But they just gotta learn the hard way. They gonna have to learn the hard way because what's about to happen, they're about to bring back the draft. They've been talking about that for a long time, and they're about to bring. That's the only way they're gonna get order. That's the only way they're gonna get it back to where it's supposed to be. They're about to institute the draft, and it's gonna get real. They put a city. That's why they starting the wars now. You gotta pay attention. They put the institute the draft and start sending people to war. To clean up the country. They already putting the walls up. They, doing the immigration law. They just like, they're trying to get everything back organized, ordered. Because right now it's like martial law. We on the verge of the purge. It's down, they're not even respecting authority. Like, and they got people out here like vigilantes and stuff. Cause I'm already prepared. My squad, it's a bunch of we old heads. Like, they're not up there run up on us like that. I got people pulling up right now. Like, real, real gangsters. Like, ain't nobody running up on me like that. You know, we don't play that. We don't play like that. We on a whole different. I was telling my mother the other day, we on a whole other different time. We don't play like that. We come from the old stuff. Like, we still here. Like, we don't rock like that. And we follow the codes and everything, like how it's supposed to be, and how it was. Back in the day. And we just moving something. You know what I'm saying? We handling business like we moving into the corporate frame now. Same thing what G talking about. We moving into the corporate frame now. And becoming owners and stuff like that. Entrepreneurs, things like that. Like, I be praying for this generation, man. It's like, this young fella, man, I just hope we do get, some type of assistance, because Trump and them, it look like they don't care. You know, they try, like I said, they trying to structure everything and get back to the guidelines. And he did obstruct justice for a long time. Okay, they was aiding and abetting this man, and they're gonna find out all the people, the corporates that was involved, and aiding and abetting him. Okay, and he did escape. He escaped. He could have stayed where he was at. So it's been a hit the fan for him. So I'll be covering it. As we segue away from Diddy. Which is gonna be a flip of the coin, man. It's like the closing arguments from both. I didn't hear what the prosecution had said, but I heard what the defense had to say. And they was making it seem like it was a consensual thing. So, this is gonna be a tough verdict. Okay, when they get ready to, deliberate. And I hope Diddy learns from his mistake, man. Because I think he's gonna walk personally, in my opinion. Because there's like a lot of hearsay, and I think it's gonna be a mistrial. Like they didn't have enough ready to convict him, like the charges that they wanted to get him on, like they're trying to do the man act, and they probably give him 1 year or something, some probation or something like that. But of course he gonna move different. He a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's like he like our mentor because my peer is Kanye, and like I said, he did a lot for Chicago. So and a lot of other people too. And Diddy the big homie, he got a lot of money, so it's gonna really be kind of hard to incarcerate him like they want to. So I just speculate he gonna be quiet for a long time. Well, he probably still do. I say he still gonna do the same thing on my podcast. I think he can still gonna do the same thing, but like I said, he gonna move different. Same thing like how Jay-Z doing right now. Can you grab a camera for Lamar Jackson? Why everybody want me to buy them stuff, man? Like, I'm down here hustling, I'm at work still, cause y'all supposed to be supporting me. Like, come on, man. I'm the real deal. I'm just like Jeezy for real, but I'm the real deal. See, he was just talking about Big Meech. I talk about Jello. I was right there with them. what my cousin said. He said you guilty by association, because you was right there when we was out there partying with the straps, having our sessions and stuff, and all the other little functions and get-togethers and stuff, and you guilty by association. So yeah, everything I said myself, like Lisa said from psychodrama, she said everything you say, they gonna test you on it. It's like everything I have said up until this point, and in my music, is real. I seen the dead bodies. I seen all type of mob action. I seen shootings. Man, I go on. But that's the movie Hefe. If I ever get enough money to produce it, y'all get a chance to see it. But Chicago is really kind of rough. But I figured it out. That's why I'm in the stock market. To get the money to finance my company, and the rest is history. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get up here, man, and make my rounds and stuff, and I had to bring this to y'all, man, because this guy he reported Anthony Massey is like it's gonna start crawling all over social media, and yeah, we're gonna do a podcast on it, man, after they detain them and stuff, and find out court dates and all that. It's another business situation. A little bit different. They need some, high profile stuff to, to keep the trend going for the algorithm for YouTube. Not just YouTube and the media. They gotta have stories, man, headlines. I don't think all of them is, but some of them is like him, Red, but anyway, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all next video. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, man. Um, be on our wealth building ship right now, man. This is the last haul. This is the final call right here. I'm giving it 3 more years. Check out, like LeBron. I'm about to turn 18 on July 15th. I have 18 years of service. I'm saying give me 2 more. I have a dub, and I'm out. With good investment, good with a good strategy for my investment plan, being consistent and patient, putting that money in. Thankfully, I'm already out here started my blueprint. Yeah, I'm backing off of Richard Fame with his blueprint 2.0. I'm copying his blueprint like he said, and he the big homie about to join his club, and yeah, I'm gonna be investing for the next 3 to 5 years. Now I'm saying 2 more years of security, and I'm about to start doing a Lyft and Uber. My cousin, he do Lyft and Uber now. He quit Allied about a year ago. He was a supervisor. And he quit Allied, got him a brand new. I can trade my car in right now and get the latest, but I'm not gonna pay that car note. I'm not gonna pay no 2,000. No, they paying $1,000 car notes now. That's a crib. You gotta make it make sense. Like you can't be doing no stupid shit. Like you better go pay $1,000 for a car. If you're not buying that motherfucker, you better pay $1,000 car note. Common sense tell you better go get you some shelter, go get you a crib. And that's what I'm on. I'm trying to get a crib. If I'm gonna use the rent a car, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call it. We used to buy our whips and stuff. I'm finna watch one of the OGs right now before I go up here. And yeah, I'm gonna hustle get that bread, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you one of them cribs. A modernized crib. Open up a shop, in there, and start booking and stuff, and people time for my productions. I could do your video, your music video. I could do your music and stuff. Or you could just hook up. Okay, then what they still at the car field. It's another car field. CJ on 32 is from Joliet. I'm gonna pull up on this homie Al too. I'm gonna go out there. We gonna ride out there. We gonna check out that little rim shop. But I'm gonna invest in that too. That's gonna be one of my investments. I'm gonna go to the stock market, sit there, listen a lot. I'm gonna pull up and see if I can get a consignment in one of these little shops. Cause like I said, my cousin, he was a tech. We got auto mechanic all in us, in our background. And that's what we doing. It's like my cousin, he was doing concept cars before he left. He was dropping engines in Ferraris. So same thing they do, but he don't they just focus on like customizing, like like interior, exterior stuff. They don't do like the performance and stuff like that. That's what my cousin was doing. He had got to the point where he was dropping the Ferraris, was dropping the engines in the Ferraris and stuff. But that's why we look at the NASCAR stuff because those are stock cars. This is and they not muscle cars, but they kind of because they still street cars and stuff like that. That's what they showing. That's why they started the street race with NASCAR to show that that's why everybody get the Dodge Hemis and stuff like that. Those muscle cars, built for the racing and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go back up here real quick. You know what I'm saying? And do my little 10-7, then I'm out.